Deck the halls with boughs of holly, la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, la 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel, la 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 la. Troll the ancient Yuletide carol, la 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 la. See the blazing Yule before us, la 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 la.
Hey guys, it's me Sam and welcome to Vlogmas Day 9. It's Friday the 9th of December. The photos you've just seen were taken this morning whilst I was in Worcester. As I explained yesterday, this morning I had to go and register at the recruitment agency in preparation for my interview this afternoon. Now unfortunately I couldn't record my journey into Worcester because the bus was literally jam-packed with stupid university students whose language, to be perfectly honest, was absolutely disgusting. And I know I swear, but their language, it was absolutely atrocious. And to be perfectly honest, I mean, there was a few old people on there, a few elderly ladies, and I don't need to be hearing language like that. So I decided that it just wasn't a good idea to do any recording. Not only was the language disgusting, I actually found their behaviour towards people getting on the bus just so damn antisocial. There was this one young girl, because I don't know if they knew from uni or not, I don't know, but they were so horrible towards her that she moved and she came and sat down the bottom by myself, and I don't blame her really, because they were just disgusting. So I'm glad that I didn't record my journey there. I found my way to the recruitment agency pretty easy. Emma seems really, really nice. I got on really well with her. Once I got over my nerves, I was very confident that she came across. So I'm now registered with them. After finishing there, I thought I'd pop into the city very quickly, hence where those photos have come from. It's just me walking towards the city and towards Crown Plaza, which is like a shopping centre / mall thing. And I popped into Primark again. So I've got more stuff to show you from Primark. And I also popped into Poundland because I had some time to kill because I've just missed the bus, so I thought, pop in there for me to see what was what. Do you know what, I wish I hadn't now. Oh my goodness, the queue was massive, absolutely massive. I think they had like 4 people in total on the tills, and the queue was like literally going around the shop. So even though I only popped in there for 10 minutes, it took about 20 minutes just to get served. It was ridiculous. So I won't be going into their Poundland again, especially at Christmas time. So after finishing there, caught the bus home, came back here, basically got myself ready in preparation for my interview. Fortunately, I didn't film that either because that was literally because I was a bag of nerves and I was worried I was going to be late. I left here just after 1:30. Gave me at least 15 minutes to get to the bus stop, and I planned to get on the bus that was supposed to be due just, I think it was 5 to 2. So then at least I had enough time to get there, get myself, well, should I say, get my mind focused, and the bus was like 18 minutes late, so it literally turned up just before 2:15. Ideally, I wanted to be there for 2:15, so I was like 15 minutes early. Luckily, it's only a 5-minute journey on the bus, so I got there for 2:20, brushed there, didn't have any time to rebrush my hair, but I got there anyway, so at least that gave a good impression that the fact that I turned up early. And then they made me sit there and wait for about 10 to 15 minutes before the directors were ready to meet with me. How did the interview go? Well, other than asking me what I could do for the company, basically asking me about my previous roles, not just at Image but also at K&B and at another one called Severn Valley, I don't know, I can't remember what it was called, but I weren't there for long because they were con artists, simple as that. They made it very clear that it was literally just a telemarketer's role. The role position sheet that they'd given to Emma, the way that they described it on that, compared to how they were coming across in the interview, was completely different. I met with their MD, a chap called Chris Kent, the sales director called Ben Murphy, and another chap called Chris as well. I have no idea who he was. Oops. I've just checked their LinkedIn profile, and apparently he's the actual owner. So he must be Ben's dad. Or, okay. Well, he slightly annoyed me because he asked me why in my previous roles had I only been there for short period times. Now, I've just had a very quick check of my CV, and what I've got on there is that I was a self-employed Avon representative from October 2010 to 2013 of June. You know, that's 3 years. That's not a short period of time. Then he asked me why I was only at Seventh Valley once again for a short period of time. Now I've just checked. I was there from September 2013 to June 2014. 9 months. How is that a short period of time again? And as I explained to them, the reason why I was only there for a short period of time was because it wasn't the salary I was expecting. Now the reason why I had to say that is because Emma said it probably wouldn't be a great idea if I kind of like said the reason why I left there was because they were only paying me £5 an hour. She said it wouldn't give a good impression because apparently they knew of these people. When it came to my job with the HR group in regards to working at K&B, I already explained to them once that it was only a temporary position, but he wanted to know, once again, why I'd only been there for a short period of time. And I was there from September 2014 until January 2015, which was 4 months, which was, you know, to me fair enough considering it was only a temporary position. And then after that, obviously, I got my position at Image Technique. You know, I was there for 2 years, near enough. The impression I got was that if I've got this job, I'd be very, very surprised, to be perfectly honest. And honestly, guys, I don't think I'd want to work there. I just didn't like their attitude towards me. Now, Emma had said to me this morning that out of 10 candidates that she'd put forward to them, I was the only one that they'd picked out. And I should be feeling very proud of that. Yet when I came out of my interview, there was a lady waiting in the waiting area, also to be interviewed. So they're obviously putting it out there to other recruitment agencies to get candidates in to interview. So bless Emma for making me feel special. But if they're already interviewing other candidates, the chances of me, like I said, if I get this job, I'd be very, very impressed. I mean, I didn't feel like I could be myself with them. It's like I had to go straight into business mode and stick with business mode. And I just didn't feel comfortable at all. Another thing that I didn't like was, you know, they asked me if I wanted to ask any questions to it. So I was like, yeah, actually, I do. You know, first of all, what would the salary be? Because Emma's not been able to tell me yet what that would be. And he said, well, we haven't made a decision yet. It all depends on your expertise. I don't like the sounds of that. It all depends on your expertise. So in other words, they could offer me, I mean, they know for a fact that I was on 16.5k a year at Image. I've already said that I would like to earn between 16 and 20, which they thought was an extortionate amount. And I think, no, actually, that's utter bollocks, thank you very much. I know marketing people out there that get paid up to 25k a year. To me, 16k is measly compared to some people get working in telemarketing. So that was one thing I was a bit about. And the other question that I asked was, how do you like your staff to dress? You know, what kind of attire do you prefer us to wear? And I was told smart casual. Now, to me, smart casual is what I've been wearing to work at Image. And it's, you know, jeans, but nice tops and whatnot. And obviously you have to make an effort because you're working in an office. But from what I could see, from when I was in there, you know, the lads were wearing shirts and trousers. And I couldn't see any women, which I found very off-putting. My third question was, if I was to get the position, when would I be looking at starting? And they were like, as soon as possible. Now, we already are aware that you can't start until the end of the month, so you get to start in the new year, which luckily is appropriate for themselves as well. And if I do get the position, they will let me know within the next week. And then I've got to decide whether I want to take it or not. But luckily I've still got this other interview on Tuesday at Armstrong Bell to attend. To be perfectly honest, in fact I said I'd prefer not to get that job. Now I've changed my mind and I think I'd prefer to work there than at the Iguana Group. It's just something I always listen to my intuition. My intuition is telling me not good stuff there, Sam, just not good stuff. I think something else that put me off with the fact was that when I first went into the interview, their MD asked me my thoughts on the recruitment company that had put me forward. And as I stated to him, I said, look, up until the last week or two, I'd never come across something before. I've been in employment for the last 2 years. It was they who approached me with the position here. I don't normally deal with recruitment agencies, so I really can't tell you much about them. I mean, I didn't really meet Emma until today, so I don't know what it is that you expect me to tell you. I think that's pretty appalling because even though I didn't deal with myself personally, our production manager Gavin had, and the operations manager Scott, who's now a director, they had to deal with the guys and the girls that came in from the recruitment agencies trying to get us to take on staff and whatnot. And you have to get to know these guys and who the company is and this. To not even have done that research, I found appalling. Really, really, no. So as you might have gathered, guys, the interview really didn't go in my favour, I don't think. In fact, it gave me a really bad headache. My feet were crippled after getting back because I had to wear my heels. And I don't normally like to wear heels. Normally I'm used to wearing my comfy boots and whatnot. So my feet were sore. And then, literally, I think I've been back 5 minutes, maybe less than that. Because I've just literally gone in through the door, went for the wee, kicked off my shoes. I was about to take my coat off when I look outside and I see my colleague Simon outside with a box that's been delivered to me at work. And I'm like, shit, now everyone at work will know where I live, which I didn't want anyone to ever know. I'm not ashamed of where I am. I just don't want people to know that I actually live on a council estate. When you've built up a certain persona about yourself, you want to keep that persona going, but he didn't seem too bothered, thankfully. But anyway, yeah, he's got this box. It's been delivered to me at work, and I'm like, what the hell is this? Now, I was expecting a delivery anyway from Stuart's mum in regards to my birthday present, which hasn't turned up, so I assumed that's what it was. And I was like, oh, she's had it sent to me at bloody work, stupid woman. No, it wasn't from Jackie. I'm going to show you now what it was. These flowers. But guess who from? Go on, have a guess. Stuart. Stuart had flowers sent to me at work with a little card saying, to Sam, I hope you had a lovely day yesterday on your birthday. With all my love, Stuart. Can you imagine it if I'd opened those at work? Do you know how embarrassed I would have been? I mean, instead of being pleased and thinking, oh, what a lovely gesture, I'm actually bloody livid, to be perfectly honest. I even texted him and said, why on earth have you had flowers sent to me at work? And he's like, oh, I thought you would have liked it. And I said, yes, they're lovely and all that, and thank you very much, but embarrassing all the same when everybody at work knows that you are my ex. Why would he do that? Maybe I am ungrateful, I don't know. But I have no intentions of going back into a relationship with him ever. Not now, not in the future, never. I just do not have those feelings for him at all anymore. And as for those of you guys that have been watching me for years, you'll all know why. So I have a bunch of flowers there that I just not wanted. But I can't bring myself to just chuck them in the bin because that's just a waste. I've stuck them in that vase and I've shoved them in the living room as far back as I possibly can so they can't be seen. But I'm really not happy about that at all. In fact, it's put me in a right bloody grump. And I was supposed to be doing my shopping haul, and I'm not going to bother now because I'm in a grump. That much of a grump. I'm having a coffee. I just think, why? Why? Why would you do that? Talk about giving me a headache. So, because yesterday I had a brilliant day for my birthday and I had a brilliant day out with Jess. Today's been completely the opposite. Just, in my opinion, a bloody nightmare. I can't believe I actually forgot about this woman. I've got to tell you about this woman that I encountered in Primark this morning. I don't think she expected what come out of my mouth, I'll tell you that much. I was looking at some stuff. I'll show you tomorrow what I bought, but I was looking at something. And a bloke accidentally walked into me. Now instead of going, oops, sorry, love, you all right? He just like kind of like looked at me as if I was a bag of shit. So I just looked at him and went, really? And she's like, you got a problem? And I looked at her and I said, why? Have you got a problem? Anyway, I just walked off. And he was like, what did you say that for? And she was, oh, because I went back over. I looked over the shelf at her and I went, oi, yeah, you. Now, if I wanted to say something to your fella, I'd have done so. But you better watch your face, because right now I feel like ripping it off your head and shoving it down your fucking throat. Her face was just like, yeah, because I was like, you're one of those ones, aren't you, that give it all that, and then when somebody that looks like me, look, you know, meek and mild, look like I wouldn't hurt to fly, believe me, I'll cause you damage. I will rip your face off and I will shove it up your own fucking ass if I have to. And she just didn't know what to do, to react, and with that I just walked off. I can be nice at times, guys. Honest, but there are times when I can be a total bitch, and she just asked for it, and I can't stand people like that who just seem to think they're something special and they're bloody not. Anyway, guys, I'm sorry. I have had enough for one day. I've had a really bad day and I'm tired and my head hurts, and I just want to basically get this video, I just want to get this vlog edited and uploaded so you guys can watch it. To be perfectly honest, I'm on a bloody early night. I'm so tired. I didn't get to bed till gone 12 o'clock because I was editing my birthday vlog yesterday. And then I had to be up at 6:30 to get ready to go for this registration, and I just need to sleep, guys. I'll be right once I've had a sleep. Get some food in my belly, have some tea in a bit, get my PJs on, and that's it. I'm going to bed early. I just want to stay over and done with. I'm sorry for putting a downer on this vlog, but my thanks again, as always, to you guys for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. Oh no. I'm sorry. I am. Sorry, guys. Thanks all the time, as always, guys, for watching. I'll be back tomorrow, and hopefully I'll get my shopping haul vlog done then. But for now, I'm doing one because I'm fed up. I'm irritated and I just want to stay over. Take care of yourselves. See you tomorrow. Bye for now.